Hey y'all, I'm Pepper. Welcome to my channel. I had somebody comment on one of my shorts asking if I would do a stitch Valentine's Day nail. And so of course I must oblige. So I'm taking some matte coat and I'm putting some matte coat down first because to me, line work is a lot smoother with a matte coat down. It just seems to go down a lot easier. I got these new brushes, you guys, on Amazon, and I have to say I'm not really happy with them. And I was so excited because there's 6 brushes and they're all double-sided liner brushes, all different sizes, and they were supposed to be super thin. But for some reason, they're just not holding the product, or the product's not, it's just not working the way I want. So I'm going to trim them down. But you will see later in the video, I switch back to my normal brush. So I'm just doing a heart with some little squigglies around it. And you guys, I know there's a lot of other nail artists out there because I watch all of them virally that do this in reverse. They will start with the color and then go back and do the black outline. But for me, it really depends. Like, I do both. But it depends on what I'm drawing. If I feel like, I don't really know how to explain how I decide, but with stitch, I just decided I needed to do a basic outline first and go back in and fill the color and then re-outline it at the end. So you'll see that process. I feel like this way it allows for a lot more mistake making that is easy to cover up. There's my cat, you can see, walking through the screen. But anyways, it allows for you to make a lot more mistakes because I'll show you, you'll be able to see throughout this video how I cover them up. Because this basic outline is a mess. You're going to see that when I'm done. And you're going to say, what the hell is this chick drawing? It doesn't look like anything. But you'll see how it all comes together. This is just a basic outline, so I know where to put down the color. I even do some adjusting with the color. You'll see. Everything I'm using in this, I'm mad at myself because I put all my colors away without writing down the numbers to tell you guys. But everything I'm using is Beetles colors. And honestly, it would have took a long time to explain the colors because I mixed a lot of them to get the blues and the blue grays the way I wanted them for stitch. So just play around with your colors. I do a lot of mixing because I don't carry every color in the world. And so I need to mix colors in order to do different kinds of art. So I'm just doing some eyes now, and you'll see later that I'm not actually happy with the size or the shapes, so that's one of the areas that I go back and fix with the color. So please don't sit and spend a ton of time on this outline because just get the basics. I mean, even the hearts that I'm drawing now for a little headband, I end up going back and changing a little bit once I add the color. So it's okay. Like, that's the beauty of gel polish is if you have gel polish that's, is it, I don't know the word. It's not opaque, is it? Thick enough, you know, it'll cover up that black and then you don't have to worry about it. So just make sure you use either good gel paints or good gel polishes. I don't use very many gel paints. I use a lot of gel polish because that's what I have. So until I can keep upgrading to like different stuff, I use what I have. And so that's another thing. Don't feel like you have to have like the most popular Nail Tech's liner gel or liner paint, whatever, to do art, because you don't. Is it easier to do with those products? Probably. But nowhere, you don't get anywhere if stuff's easy. So totally tongue twisted there, but I usually am. y'all will realize that. My old employees used to say, Pepper, you should write a book of pepperisms. Because, like, if there's words that I struggle with saying or whatever, I'll just make up my own words for them. Or I just add S's to the end of a lot of things. Not intentionally, it's just how it comes out. And I've done it my whole life that it's kind of just become a part of how I talk. And I don't know, maybe you guys will catch it, maybe you won't. But here I took some blues, beetle blues. You can see my little bottles over there. I don't know what colors. Maybe they'll show in this video. I don't know if those bottles will show. But I just mixed around until I felt like I had the right color. I ended up not liking the color I did for the eyes. I thought it didn't stand out enough. So I went back, added a little white to brighten it up a little bit, and redid those eyes. So today I ended up actually having to take a day off of work because I live in Utah, and we are in the middle of a winter storm warning or watch, or I don't know why it's a warning because it's freaking happening right now. But I live at pretty much at the bottom of a mountain. And so I always tell people it's like I live in a whole nother country, because you can drive 5 minutes down the road into town and the weather's not half as bad. But getting out of my neighborhood can sometimes be super challenging. And I took a snow day today, and I feel a little bit guilty about it, but at the same time I don't, because I don't have a great car in the snow. I know, kind of dumb for living in Utah, but you kind of have what you have. And yeah, so that is why I'm taking advantage of my snow day by making stitch. I don't know if you noticed when I colored in that heart, I just changed it up just a little bit. And now I'm taking that same red and coloring the lace part, or the outer edge of the heart that Stitch is holding. And I thought this was such a super cute, easy stitch. I think anybody can do this. It might take you some time, but I think if you slow down this tutorial and follow along, that you totally could do this stitch. I just go on Pinterest and kind of search what I'm wanting to draw, and I find a picture that I think I'm capable of. Sometimes I find pictures that look challenging because I want to challenge myself, and they don't always work out, so y'all don't get to see those ones because I obviously don't post them. But there's a lot of trial and error that goes into art. But I can say with every set, or every nail actually, I get better. And so that keeps me encouraged, and it should keep you encouraged. So the picture that I got off of Pinterest just had normal eyes, but I wanted to add cute little hearts for the eyes because I thought that would be cute for Valentine's Day. I know a lot of people use a dotting tool to make their hearts, and sometimes I do, depending on the picture. If I need it to be perfectly round at the top, then I'll use a dotting tool. But I seem to struggle getting the bottom part of the heart right when I do that. So instead, I make my hearts by starting with a V and then finishing off with the rounded part at the top. And I seem to have better success. But do it whatever way works for you. And now I used the same 3 colors to mix. So that way I knew that they would all like correspond with each other, if that's the right word. Or, I hate that I don't know the right words for things, but I wanted them all to match. So I used the same 3 colors to get the colors that I have, and then plus white or black, if that makes sense. So I just took some of the blue and added a little black to get that darker blue. for the nose. And now I'm going through and doing that final black outline that I'm talking to you guys about. And this is what will pull your character art all together. Character art, you can have thicker lines on your outline, so you don't have to be perfect and do super little teeny thin lines. Can you see there? I have a white brush now instead. I had to switch back to my other brush, you guys. I just wasn't feeling those other ones until I fixed them. But your outline brings it all together, and I usually outline everything, but on Stitch today, I left part of the eyes and the nose without an outline. And I cured in between little steps, because if you make a mistake at the very end and you've done the whole thing, you have to wipe off the entire nail. And I make mistakes a lot. So I do little baby cures, is what I call them. Little baby cures. That way, you know your artwork is safe and sound, and you don't have to worry about wiping it off if you make a boo-boo. All right, so I just want to comment on that piece of white tape that is in the video. I have struggled staying in frame. Like, y'all, I can tell you, between lighting and staying in frame, those have been my two biggest frustrations I have faced when trying to film my content or my nails. It is so much harder than it looks. And so that piece of tape there is to help me stay in frame. And I feel like it worked. Tell me what you guys think. I hope it's not too distracting. It's all I had at the time. I thought about maybe using a piece of black tape that I could see, but y'all couldn't see. But I don't have any black tape. I could color it with some black gel polish. Just kidding. Anyways, we are completing those final outlines on Stitch and giving it a cure. Here is where I do the partial outline on the eyes. I'm just giving like a little eyebrow effect. Adding some detail to above the nose with two little lines. It's all it takes. And then I do believe I do the smile. I redo his smile. And add just two little straight lines at the edge of his smile. And then a little squiggly down his chest for some detail. I was kind of intimidated at first when this person asked me to make a stitch, because I've tried Stitch in the past and there's been a couple times I've been pretty successful with it, and other times I've thrown them right in the trash. So when I had to do a specific Valentine's Day nail, I got a little bit scared, not gonna lie. I'm writing Be Mine, and this was hard because this nail is not a big nail. It's all I had. I don't generally do extra long nails for clients, so I don't keep them in stock to do practice nails on. So this is just a long coffin nail. So I had to kind of try to squeeze that in there, but I think I did a pretty good job. Now I'm putting down a base coat first because I'm finishing off with a matte coat and I don't want it to run. If you guys like this video, I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a like. Subscribe to my channel for more. I post shorts daily, all my nails, my press-on nails. I am Moonchild Custom Creations on all socials. Until the next video, bye.